We pressed record. All right, you ready? Oh no, I just moved it. I hit it. It moved. Can you? Are we centered?
Mini Meeples Unplugged.
Hi, I'm Jay.
And I'm Mom. And welcome back to Mini Meeples Unplugged. So today we are playing Agueda City of Umbrellas. And this is. The numbers aren't on the back of the box.
1 to 5. Yes, it is.
Okay. 1 to 5 players.
10 plus 20 to 40 minutes.
So this is from 25th Century Games, and I'm not sure if it's artists and designers or what, but we have Destin Dobson and Milan Zakovic. I need to get better at names. So
Let's see what's in the box.
let's take a look at what's in the box. Who's picking this all up?
Not it. Not it.
What's in the box of Agueda City of Umbrellas? So first we have our instructions. Then we have our bag with all of the umbrella tokens. So plastic, colorful tokens. Then we have all of the cards. There is the tour guide card for solo mode, the solo mode endgame scoring, and then the shop cards. Then we have our wooden shop markers. And then we have all of the different colored tourist meeples. We have our coins. And then the bicycle token, which that is also for solo mode. And then in these bags, I have all the different colored player items. So we have our tourist tile, the mural tile, and then the scoring marker. And those, again, are separated by the different colors. Then we have our cafe boards, the individual player board, again, different colors. And then we have the market board. And that's what's in the box of Agueda, City of Umbrellas.
Play, 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 play.
So to play Agueda City of Umbrellas, you have a market board that has umbrella tiles or tokens. I don't know what they technically are. They're
Umbrellas.
plastic umbrellas. So those are all in the marketplace where you will pull them from. And you are going to be placing them on your player board and trying to flip over mural pieces on your cafe board. So to start, what do?
You take the umbrellas.
Okay.
If you take 3, you pay a coin. If you take 2, they're for free. If you take 1, you get a coin.
Right. So they're set up in, it is almost like a umbrella shape, I think, when it all comes down to it. And you have to take a diagonal line. So as Jay said, you have like lines of 3, lines of 2, or lines of 1. You can't just take one out of a certain line. If it's a line of 3, you have to take all 3. So
That's the difficult part.
that is a difficult part because sometimes there are colors that you don't want and you have to put them in. So you're going to take whatever umbrellas pay or gain the coins needed to acquire those, place them on the player board, and there are little paint brushes, right? So if you match a color that is on, I don't remember what they are, but they're little tiles that will have specific color requirements. If you put that colored umbrella on the paintbrush on your player board, it will allow you to flip over a mural piece. When you complete the mural piece in that line, like there, it's a 2x3 grid. So if you get the two pieces on one line, you'll get a new tourist. And when you get the tourist, you can pull them down to the player board area, and that will gain you points. And then you basically do this until somebody has completed
all 3 rows.
All 3 rows with their umbrellas. And then once you have done that, you then have specific, I think they're called shop cards, that have specific goals. Like you might have, because on the shop cards you put the umbrella tokens, the wooden tokens, which clarifies if you have so many of this color umbrella,
you get more points.
You get so many points for it. Or, if you have this and this, there's a whole bunch of them, lots of different varieties. But basically, it's kind of a random pick of what color token is going to be on that shop card. So it could change all of all of the scoring requirements. And then that's basically it. And you just repeat taking umbrellas, putting them back out so that it is a full marketplace, and then the next person goes. And that's how you play Agueda.
Think big thoughts, but relish small pleasures.
And these are our thoughts on
Agueda, City of Umbrella. So, do you want to go first?
You first.
All right. So, this is a game that I waited a very long time for. I thought it was a very interesting idea. It is actually a place and a event that happens that there's they go out and like they have umbrellas that are hanging to make it look pretty, which I thought was really cool. And I thought it was really a neat concept of pattern building, trying to make these designs. For me, though, it kind of fell flat because I think what I was anticipating was not really what I got. It's cute, it's a quick game, but it's not, like I said, I don't know if I had a specific idea in my head of like you had to actually kind of do patterns, kind of like calico, like you had requirements to get umbrellas in a certain area, certain colors, like things like that. And it's not really that. And where it's, what was it? It's like 7 umbrellas in 3 rows. It doesn't really
go for a pattern.
Yeah, it's just kind of color splots. And so it's nice. It's just not what I really had hoped for, I guess. What about you?
I found it hard because it's like you have 3 rows and you can't put like one in one row, one in the other.
Yeah.
If you take like 3, you can't go one in one row and so on. You gotta put them all in one row.
Yeah, that's true too. So like if you took a diagonal of 3 and you had, let's say, blue, red, yellow, you can put them in any order, but they have to stay in one row and they have to go from left to right. So
you can't do like kind of hopscotch where you put one here and you put one there.
Right. So at the end, you might only have one spot available, and what you really want is a blue, but it's in a line of 3, so you can't take it. So, I mean, yes, that kind of creates a little bit of a challenge, but again, there's not ever going to be that oof factor for me, I think.
Yeah, I'm on you with that.
Yeah, so it's, like I said, it's quick, it's pretty easy to learn. There is a solo mode, which I haven't really looked at. Maybe that might change something for me with it. But I I think there's a lot of other pattern building games out there that really scratch the itch for me more than this. So I don't know if this is going to be
A regular, let's pull this out and play.
right. Yeah, there's going to be a lot more games that I think that we will gravitate towards more than this one. And it's kind of disappointing because, like I said, I waited a very long time. I think it was
To get this.
yeah, I think it was a Kickstarter, and I missed the Kickstarter, and it was literally like right after that. So I probably waited about 9 months for it to come into stock from a at a retail location, so I could buy it. But that's how it goes sometimes. So if you've played it and you have different opinions on it, I would love to hear them. So give us a comment down below of what you thought, or if you think it's a game that you would want to try.
Yeah.
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 I guess I'll say it since she's missing the cues completely.
Oh, boy.
Like,
Oh, subscribe, like, comment, and
subscribe.